Hi, my name is jELeeoo. This is my second channel. Welcome back to the weekly deep dive with jELeeoo. Thursday, April 23rd through Wednesday, April 29th. We have Azure World for this biome. Gonna be cool. I decided why not and just order Slayer Stout, which is just increased pickaxe damage and whatnot. And welcome to potentially the finale of the series. Let's get into the build. This is the Blueberry. He uses the armor rig setup of 1-2-1-2. He has the Voltaic Stun Sweeper as his grenade. His grappling hook goes with 2-1-2-3. The flare gun is 1-1-3. More damage on the pickaxe attack. He uses the Zukov in stylish blue with a 1-3-2-1-1 build with gas recycling overclock. He uses the Drac Plasma Carbine in stylish blueberry purple with 1-1-2-2-2 thermal exhaust feedback overclock. His perks are Sweet Tooth, Born Ready, Resupplier, Iron Will, and Field Medic. Actually, I don't need Born Ready. Let's go Deep Pockets. And also we don't need Field Medic. That's for co-op. So let's just go Beast Tape Master. Okay, the Blueberry is ready to go. So yeah, that's the Blueberry. He's a bit of a weirdo, honestly, if you ask me. But yeah, this is potentially the last weekly deep dive with jELeeoo, and I will actually explain why in mission 2. The 3 topics I have for the 3 missions of the deep dive are all sort of related to each other. They're all about just series on the second channel and where they are and how they will go forward. In the second mission, we'll be talking about the weekly deep dives with jELeeoo. But firstly, Azure World, we've been here before. The Blueberry is really cool. He's a build that I like. Immediately see this Holy Hoarder and immediately just go to town on fucking killing this guy. And I actually do get it, and now I just have to wait for all these things to go. Anyways, we have low gravity and parasites, which are kind of annoying, but at least we have Extract Morkite and a single Dreadnought, which honestly is not bad, especially for Scout, who's really good at zipping around to mine shit, and for single target damage like killing Dreadnoughts. Now, on to the first topic. As stated before, I'm going to be talking about YouTube series on this second channel. The first of which is going to be Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So if you don't know, I started a Let's Play of Majora's Mask in 2023 with my friend Demigloom. And Demigloom is like, pretty much, she's awesome, I like her a lot. I love her. She's a good person. And we had a lot of fun doing the Majora's Mask Let's Play. And then a year later, I was like, hey, do you want to do a mystery Let's Play with me? And it was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a game that I actually really like. And Demi is like one of the only friends I have who is like a Star Wars nerd, as in like they've seen more than the movies. They know like some extended lore shit and they like it. They actually want to learn more about Star Wars, Unfortunately, just a lot of friends I have just happen to like be pretty neutral on Star Wars, which sucks because I love it. And Jedi Fallen Order was a really fun time, and she really liked it, and it was very surprised by how good the story was, and I promised her that Survivor, the sequel, had a much better story. And the plan was to start that Let's Play like a month after we finished Fallen Order in early 2025. As you can tell by the way I'm saying this did not happen. Now I don't want to speak too much on Demi's life, because Demi's life is Demi's life, but essentially Demi is an adult, She has rent to pay, she has a job to work, she has people to tend to in her life, and she just doesn't have time. Because me and Demi, we still talk like all the time, we call, we text, all that, we share memes. But unfortunately, we just don't really have time to like consistently sit down and, just like shoot the shit and talk over a video game that I screen share through my shitty recording software. It's unfortunate, but like that's just how it is. So I just felt like explaining that personally, because I want to. I'm saying this now because Demi right now is actually so far in like the most stable position she's been in terms of like her job is like settling down. She is able to like live in a place without having to like worry about rent. Well, I say that very relatively. Housing market is fucking crazy in America. You know how it is. So, you know, I'm just saying this because I really want to get started with Jedi Survivor again. Or with the Star Wars games again. With Let's Plays with Demi again, you know? It would suck. It would really suck if we didn't get that, you know? But unfortunately, like, it's just the reason why it hasn't happened is simply that.
Steve, come on.
Also, Steve got stuck. So fucking insane. And also all these fucking bugs walking around thinking they fucking own me. God, if only you guys can't hear it right now, but my keyboard audio is insane. How like much I'm clacking that shit. So actually, real quickly, this is my first time using the Drac plasma carbine. It's just
It's the fucking fart gas.
it's just a plasma rifle.
Why did I just stand still? Why did I panic?
Why did you panic? It's just a plasma rifle, but it shoots like blue orbs, purple orbs, and I thought that goes well with the blueberry. But as you can see, it has an overheat, and it goes rather quickly. And so this overclock basically makes this the overheat honestly doesn't last that long, and when it does overheat, it causes like a huge AoE fire explosion. But unfortunately, I only realized it too late. It hurts me too. I don't really use the Drac that often. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more of a fan of the M1000 or the GK2. But yeah, that's Jedi Survivor. Here we have Hive Guard for the fucking boss. I really do hate Hive Guard. It's such an annoying piece of shit. Me when I lose my train of thought. Nice to know nothing's changed. But yeah, that's Jedi Survivor. And hopefully, you know, if we do Jedi Survivor and finish it, we can like I'd really just like to go through like some game that like is short, easy, and has like a really good like or worthwhile story, you know? Like I've been playing the Nier games recently, Nier Replicant and Automata, and I think Demi would have hard fuck with both of those games' plots. And you know, I just hope we can get to that point. But again, it all depends on, you know, Demi's life of being an adult. Which, again, this is not me throwing shade. You know, I get it. Times are tough. It'd be like that. And it also, I guess it also depends on me hopefully maintaining the stable life I do, which honestly, you know, sometimes doesn't feel like it can be stably maintained. And then there's the whole other issue of, I also want to finish Pandora's Tower of Ven, which I will talk about later. But, like, yeah, it's just one of those situations. After I beat the Dreadnought, I'm going to be looking for more Morkite, and I think I find one more vein, and then I will just be completely missing. And I'm going to, spoilers, I'm going to spend, like, a good 10 minutes.
Where the fuck do I go?
Yeah. Where the fuck do I go, indeed? I'm going to,
This can't be it.
spoiler warnings, that is it. That's the entirety of the cave. So, I'm going to be backtracking a lot. I find this vein, but it's not going to be enough. Also, blue pickaxe for the blueberry as well. And I'm just, I spend like a good 10 minutes like backtracking, even freeing Steve to like try and find where this missing Morkite is. So I'm just going to do you all a favor and cut ahead. So yeah, spoilers. There was like a vein. I don't know why I'm saying spoilers. There was a vein all the way in the spawning room. And this would end up being enough.
Oh my fucking god.
Right as the swarm starts too. So it's really dumb. But at least it allows me to deposit into Molly right here. So that when I actually call the drop pod, the pod will spawn in the Dreadnought room where the resupply is, so I can easily just max out my ammo before moving on to the next stage, which is nice. But still, it's so dumb. But yeah, concluding statements on Jedi Survivor. I know Demi wants to, it's just that Demi is currently really busy, and it's unfortunate, but like, my hope, and I will there have been times, like there have been multiple times where me and Demi have made plans to start it, and then just something happened and fell through, and then like turns out, oh, the next week I'm really busy. Sorry, man. You know. So it's just like that. So like we made multiple plans multiple times. So hopefully, I'm hoping after Pandora's Tower, which will probably be by the end of the year, we get back onto Jedi Survivor. So about 2 years after we started the Fallen Order playthrough. That was kind of stupid. Okay. Next up, we have a nice clean no mutators mission, 4 eggs and 150 more kite to mine. That was a very, very quick loading screen. Now, so for this section, we're gonna talk about Pandora's Tower. Did I say that I was gonna talk about the weekly deep dive in the second mission? I lied. We're gonna talk about Pandora's Tower now. So as you know, with my other friend Ven, cool dude, we still talk a lot, very frequently. You know, I've been talking to Ven more than I talk to Demi because Ven is just less busy than Demi. I guess that's how it works. I should also mention that just our sleep schedules never match up with me and Demi. Anyways, so me and Ven started a Let's Play of a game that I really loved when I played it in 2025, Pandora's Tower. And then so I got Ven to start playing it because he's also into like kind of just that kind of game. You know, he liked it a lot. And then we just, shortly before Christmas, we just took a break because, you know, Ven had shit to do, I had shit to do. We both had shit to do. Funnily enough, episode 8, there was a huge, like,
what the fuck, man?
almost month gap between episode 7 and 8. We recorded episode 8.
Okay, awesome.
There's a death I'm really pissed about. We recorded episode 8, like, in a timely manner, like a week after episode 7, but I was just really busy. And
Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? How does he do it?
How does he do it? How does he always predict when the storms are happening? I think I asked Ven, but like either way, editing duties went to Ven, and he just didn't do it. I don't remember what his excuse was, but it was legit, and like, you know, whatever. It's no big deal. Like, I'm not mad at him. He's also probably watching this right now. Yo, what up, Ven? Ven, leave a comment saying the word fart. I think that'd be funny.
Come on.
Here I'm getting overwhelmed by Glyphids and me getting mad at my own washedness. How the mighty have fallen, you know. I used to be so good as a scout. Now I suck. And then it just never happened. And so eventually when I finally got time freed up again, I started editing. I edited the 8th episode and put that out. And then we just didn't record. And that is simply because I have been so busy with the Xenoblade 3 video that I have not been able to edit anything but the Xenoblade 3 video and my weekly obligations to Mo for money. So that it really is just as simple as that. So the plan is just simply, once I'm done with the Xenoblade 3 video, at least the first draft, which is honestly soon. I'm going to be honest, Xenoblade 3 update, less than 10 minutes to go on the first draft. I want to get at least the first pass through of revisions done probably, and then I'm so down to just fucking start playing Pandora's Tower again, because since the last episode of Pandora's Tower was recorded, me and Ven have played through every single Halo game and Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. That's a lot of fucking games. That's
Okay, damn.
That's... Why can't I not math? That's 11 fucking games. That's insane. So yeah, that I pretty much TLDR. I've been extremely busy, and soon I will not be busy, and I will be so thankful, and I can finally get back to editing the Pandora's Tower Let's Play, because I'm enjoying it I was enjoying it a lot, because Jedi Fallen Order was really fun, but like for the most part on the editing side of things, it was very laid back because we mostly let the game and our commentary do the talking, and I mostly do that for Pandora's Tower. But with Pandora's Tower, there are also just a lot of times where we have fun telling editor me to do wacky shit, and I do it, and I have a lot of fun doing that, you know. So, you know, I miss it and I want to get back to it. So hopefully soon.
Are you serious? The same exact objective. 3 more kites in a row. Deep dives are broken. There's gotta be something in like the way they're coded to like give you the repeating objective so many times.
Probably. Anyways, as you can see, for completing the second thing, I did not get a weapon overclock. I got a blank overclock, which was strange, because that normally deep dives are supposed to give you a weapon overclock on completing the second mission, and that is because that leads to the main reason that I might discontinue this series, and that is because I have every single overclock in the game, every weapon overclock. I did it. My life's purpose is complete now. Sorta. So yeah, it really is as simple as that. I don't need to do deep dives anymore. Deep dives' main rewards are overclocks, but now I have them all, weapon-wise. There are cosmetics overclocks, but I can just do the core hunt for that. The core hunts are way easier and more fun, because low-key, like, I don't like spending all my time in the same biome. Even if this deep dive is, like, way shorter than the rest. This is, like, a 40-minute deep dive, by the way. We're almost done. There's, like, less than 5 minutes left in this video. But yeah, it really is as simple as this. I don't need you anymore. That being said, I don't want this to be the end of me making weekly deep rock content on my second channel. I like this game. I like doing these things. It's kind of therapeutic for me, I guess, but mostly I just like playing this game. I literally want any excuse I can, and I still play this game all the time off camera. This is my most played game consistently for like the past 3 or 4 years. Whenever I got it, when did I get into the game? I think it was like early 2023. It was like right before Season 4 came out. Like at the very tail end of Season 3 is when I got into this game. But yeah, I don't need this game anymore, but I still want to make content on it. So my idea was, instead of doing the core hunts and deep dives for overclocks, because I can get like the cosmetic overclocks and hunt for that, but I just don't want to. I instead do the weekly priority assignment, which gives you money and minerals, which I want to use to buy every single weapon upgrade and every cosmetic in the cosmetic store. And then I'll slowly then work my way back to deep dives and core hunts for cosmetic overclocks. And if I do the weekly priority assignment, we can explore multiple biomes per week. I can do multiple classes per mission, you know, and I can, if a machine event or a season event happens, I could do that and like show you more of this game. I also have a mod that shows a boss health bar for bigger enemies like bulk detonators and a bulk detonator spawn. And here I am, like, trying to kill it. Steve died bravely as I sacrificed him. Here I am just mowing him down, and I just kind of let him explode. But at least he mined out the rest of the Morkite I needed for this mission. Oh yeah, I also mentioned, yeah, there's something so...
The fucking course.
It's the Hive Guard again. This is the exact same... It's literally the exact same mission as mission 1 of the deep dive. It is 200 Morkite and a single Dreadnought, which happens to be the Hive Guard. It's like... It's kind of the same structure as well. The spawn room, long hallway, a big room, long hallway, a bigger room with the Dreadnought cocoon. That's the cave.
What?
And like this, you know, I mentioned it before, but like a lot of times you're gonna get similar objectives in deep dives. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but like I feel like there's something just wrong with the code that does not allow for like varied deep dives, you know? Because like it can't be. I don't. What are the chances, you know? How high are the chances for me to get the exact 2 same mission objectives in like the exact same way with very similar generation in a single deep dive, you know? Dear G math nerds, do your math, because you know, what if this was on...
No. Piss off. Bites me from behind.
On-site refinery, I would have liked that. Also, yeah, that was bullshit, being bitten from behind. Fucking weird-ass hitbox. Weird-ass boss, fuck this boss. Also, as you can see, gas recycling, basically you can't move while using the Zukovs, but you get a lot of damage. Honestly, embedded detonators are better, and I regret not bringing them on this mission. But on this deep dive, but like, whatever. It's still pretty good. Anyways, back to talking about changing the series to possibly weekly priorities. I'm definitely gonna take like a break for like a week or two. Because, you know, I still am just hard working on that Xenoblade video. I'm also working on a big project regarding Halo ODST on Mo's channel. Basically, we played, me, him, and Ben actually all played through the entire game, 2 streams for a total of 4 hours, and I'm just cutting out all that up and making that one big video. But, you know, it's just going to take a while. So, yeah, that is pretty much the state of content on this second channel. Jedi Survivor, I want to get it out by end of the year after Pandora's Tower, which will hopefully happen probably sometime in probably like late May, if not late May, then early July, basically. Because after I finish the revision edits of the Xenoblade, it's mostly just post-production stuff. I consider editing a phase of production, basically. So, yeah. And then, this will be rebranded somehow. Or maybe not. Maybe I really will just stop. I eventually will just run out of things to yap about, you know? The inevitability will come. I don't live an interesting life to talk about something every week, you know? Everything like some life story. Eventually I will run out of things to talk about. But that is the last deep dive I will be doing on this channel for a while. A really long time. I could do something weekly with Rogue Core when that comes out, actually. The Blueberry. The Blueberry. He has a dramatic landing. I love the Blueberry. He's so fucking funny to me. I love the Blueberry so much. Anyways, thank you for watching this possible finale. If you like and subscribe, if you have any build suggestions or anything for a potential new potential new Deep Rock run. The Blueberry dances. For anyways, any of you have any suggestions for builds? Just leave them down below. Even if I won't use them in a video, I'll probably use them in playing. Have any conversation topics for a potential new series? Leave them down below and I'll consider it heavily. Thank you all for watching. This is the Blueberry. Signing out. Signing off. I don't know.